Matt Mullen from Email Crush here with another quick tutorial video for you. Today we're going to be evaluating the Spotlight Subscribe feature that's part of Grow by Mediavine. This is a new mechanism that's part of the Grow platform that allows Grow users to quickly create a opt-in form for your website that basically shines a spotlight on it. Makes it real easy for people to see it while they are in line viewing your web pages. I really like the user experience here. I think it's really cool in how it highlights the subscribe form. It doesn't disrupt the natural flow of the browsing experience and consuming the content, so it really works quite nicely. So the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go to reporting.mediavine.com and log in. In this tutorial, I'm not going to be covering all of the features of Grow. There are a lot. I'm merely going to focus on the Spotlight Subscribe feature on how to grow your email list. Once you have logged in at reporting.mediavine.com, over here on the left-hand side, you're going to click the Grow button, and it's going to bring you to this screen. Welcome to Grow. We're going to come down here in this little switch. We're going to turn this on to enable Grow. And what you're going to see inside here is a bunch of things that you can do to customize the Grow experience. You can change up the colors to match your website's branding. For the sake of this discussion, we're going to bypass all of the other Grow features that are part of the platform, and we're going to go straight on down till we get to the Spotlight Subscribe widget. This is where we enable the Spotlight Subscribe feature on your website. So there's a toggle switch here. If it is off, you're going to want to go ahead and toggle it on, and then it's going to look something like this. Your default widget, this is the main form that it's going to show. You can see in this drop down, I have two, and it comes with a default one called the subscribe widget, but I created a separate one here called Matt's widget, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Here in the subscribe widget, if you twirl down this little arrow, you'll be able to see that there's some default language here. Feel free to use this one and customize it if you want it to say subscribe to whatever. If you click advanced, this will also give you some other fields here, such as do you want the name field, as in their first name, and do you want it to be required? I like to enable it, and I like to make sure that the requirement is disabled if they don't want to give me their name. Perhaps you don't want to go with the default, or you'd like to make an additional form that you can test against easily. That's done very simply by clicking the Add New Widget. And what we can call this here is Spotlight 2. And we come down here and we can change up what it says. To say the button instead of subscribe, maybe we want this to say, and the advanced, yeah, let's turn on the subscribe name field so we can ask for that. And then we can hit save settings. This is pretty much ready to go. What we need to do is come back up here to the Spotlight Subscribe widget and select which widget do we want to be shown on each individual page. This will be shown on all posts. Click on this. I can switch it to Spotlight 2. Come on down to Save Settings. Now let's take a look at what this looks like on a website. So if I scroll down here. All right, now let's go to the website and let's take a look at what this actually looks like in practice. So we come to this recipe, and if we scroll down, hey, there it is. And notice how the Spotlight feature highlights it here. Here I can write in my email address, and you'll notice that it makes you, as a user, select this checkbox, and then yes, I'm in. I'm subscribed, and it asks me to complete my Grow registration to use the other features of the Grow platform. And that's it. That's how you set up a simple Spotlight Subscribe form on your website. What happens after someone subscribes to the widget? Currently, there is no direct integration between Spotlight Subscribe and Grow with your email service provider, such as MailChimp, ConvertKit, MailerLite, etc. There are two methods to get your subscribers from this Grow widget into your platform. The first is to download the subscribers manually. This is done, then you will upload and import them into your email service provider. This is done by coming over to this button here. It says Download CSV. A CSV is basically a spreadsheet. You'll notice it has the date that you did the last download and how many new subscribers you've had since that time, and how many total subscribers. My choices here, when I click this, is to download all or to just download the new since my last export. So I'm just going to get these new subscribers and download those. That creates a new spreadsheet. This is the spreadsheet that I will be uploading as an import into ConvertKit, MailChimp, Infusionsoft, whatever it is that you're using. So let's save this as something that I can remember. Next, you're going to go to your email platform. For the purposes of this example, I'm going to show you how this is done inside ConvertKit. But the process is very similar depending on what platform you're using. I just am using this example to show you the core fundamentals of importing subscribers into a new platform. So in ConvertKit, I have a button that says Add Subscribers. Simply click that button, and it invites you to import a CSV file. So let's click that. And here it asks, where should the subscriber be imported? In this case, I have created a specific form in ConvertKit to import them to. Why? The reason I'm doing that is so that I can easily keep track of this group of subscribers. There are lots of other ways that people can get onto my mailing list, but this particular group I want to know came from this particular form. So under here, Form, scroll down, and I have Subscribe, Grow, Spotlight, Subscribe. When I click this, that is going to import these people. Once you have done that, you may also want to add them to certain sequences or other tags depending on what your strategy is for how you're going to use these subscribers. When you're ready, click Select to upload your CSV file. And here it's going to grab it from my desktop, and I need to map the columns from the spreadsheet to those of inside my ConvertKit. In this case, the ones that really matter are the email address and the first name. And the rest of this, I just leave alone. Import subscribers. And now that group of subscribers will be added to my list. I suggest importing these subscribers as frequently as possible, even if that's daily or multiple times a day would be ideal, simply because we don't need this subscriber to go cold because they've forgotten about us, that they filled out a form. You're going to have much better impact for those subscribers if you start emailing them as close as possible to when they signed up. So there you have it. That's how you use the Grow platform to grow your list. There are some very easy help documents on Mediavine's website that walk you through all the details of the Grow Spotlight Subscribe feature.